I want to show you an easier way to work with these appliques. What I'm doing today is the pillow shams, and if I had to do it over again for the duvet cover, I would certainly do it this way. And what I've done here is I've taken my applique piece, and by the way, this is a 6-inch hibiscus flower, and now in the download file, so you can get a 6-inch flower. And I actually did it both ways, this way and mirrored, plus all the leaves. So what I did is I basically just appliqued the hibiscus flower right onto another piece of fabric. Now I just happen to use white because that's the look I wanted, but you could certainly use another color. This made it tremendously easier to stitch down. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how much easier it was. So I just took, happens to be a 10-inch square, and I just centered my flower on there and stitched it all down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch this square onto this pillow sham, which is what this is here, that came with the duvet set that I got online from Amazon. But anyway, I'm going to do it that way, and it's certainly a lot easier to deal with because it's hard to get the fabric in the machine and turn it around so many times to get all these little loops and turns, and it's so much easier just to work with a piece of fabric. And the concept's the same if you would do the duvet cover this way, and I highly recommend you doing it this way, putting your appliques on a big piece of fabric, flat fabric, whatever you like, and stitch your whole design on that. And then take your square or rectangle and stitch it directly onto your duvet cover. Now here's the one that I've finished. See how it's reversed? The hibiscus flower is facing the other way, and I did that on purpose. And this is a grosgrain ribbon, 5/8 of an inch wide, that I just used around that edge to finish the edge. And all I did is I applied Misty Fuse. Let's go back over here. I just applied Misty Fuse to the back of this square, and now I'm going to bond this on with my iron. And then after that I just put this in the machine, and I only have to stitch straight lines of this grosgrain ribbon. I mean, it made it so much easier. But I do want to give you one other piece of advice when doing these. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this real well, but this has a overlapping seam, this pillow sham. And so it's got another piece, if I can find the end, here. See, so it overlaps, and I'm sure you've seen these with pillow shams. What I did is I made sure that I did not apply my square on this side because of this pocket piece, you know, this overlapping. It would have been too hard to get it under the sewing machine because you had two layers going on. Instead, I worked on this end, which is just, you know, the regular end. There's no pocket or seam to get your pillow in. So just kind of heads up on that. Don't use the side which has this overlap. Use the opposite end, and I think you'll be just fine. But anyway, that's the update on doing the hibiscus flowers on a piece of fabric first and then bonding it onto your duvet and just stitching a square. Believe me, it'll make your life a lot easier if you do it this way. Thanks for watching, and let me know how yours comes out. Love to hear. Bye-bye.